So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turn. They begin with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Richardson off the play fake. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And this is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. First down carry for Henry. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 2nd down and 8. Now Richardson back to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Richardson looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's able to find Miller. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Richardson looking to throw this. Got his man. It's caught for the Steelers touchdown. Nico Collins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously it's
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And they're on 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Young. Flushed out right. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
That throw by Young incomplete. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And Young's throw there incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go.
Ready?
A pivot and a give to Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action. Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time. And it's 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now Richardson on the draw. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Fighting through, and he's got this down to the 35. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Jawan Jennings. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day. It's it.
Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On 2nd down, Young again. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, Young. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. 3rd and long for Young. Open man is Myers. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Richardson going to change the play here. Henry running right. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Riggs!
Henry up the middle. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
60 Eagles! On the ball!
They go play action with Richardson. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Richardson to throw off play action. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Following the interception, Young. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Thomas from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Young. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the former first round.
Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Off play action. Richardson. Looking deep for Jennings. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Looking deep for Jennings. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Richardson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. First and 10, Young. That's caught by Myers. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. It's Myers again with another catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Young. That's complete into the hands of Myers. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Cameron Victor on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out looking real sharp in the second half.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, and it's the Giants who are out in front. Brock Purdy has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And at the half, they trail the visiting Washington Commanders. Khalil.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. Now a 2nd and 10. Young will set to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Myers. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Young now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Time for the Steelers up.
Okay, ready? Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Inside handoff, Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
The throw over the middle, taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 22 on the season. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
And you start to think if it's going to happen for these guys, it's got to start with this drive. Down 3 scores, they need to start making some inroads. And that'll help the cause there as they pick up good yardage and a first down.
Young on 1st down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down. throwing. Young. And now the ball comes loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. On 1st and 10, Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Steelers are going to get this back.
Got it. Ready?
Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and now it's 3rd and 3.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
125 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Here's 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Again to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Young to throw it. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 5. Young now from the 50. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 6.
A first down throw for Young. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Young's throw into the hands of Andrews. So here's a 3rd and 14.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Young.
And it's 3rd down.
That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Kansas City.
First down, Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Open man is Myers. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And quickly they get to the line. Again, it's Young. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this tip.
Ready?
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his big tight end here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. And this one is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Derrick Henry, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. First and 10, Young. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now here's Young. Shakes off the sack.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Meanwhile, Young's throw complete there to Rice. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down, Chiefs.
To the air once more, Young. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That throw by Young incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 2nd down and 4. Here's Young from the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. It'll be Young again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One last shot for Young. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for the